Hey, welcome back. The MXLinux project, a Debian-based desktop distribution, has published a new update to the distribution's 23.x series. MXLinux 23.2 is based on Debian 12 Bookworm and includes a number of fixes and improvements. So this was just released by MXLinux, I believe, yesterday. So I got the ISO downloaded in a virtual machine. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's get it installed and do an overview on it. And here we are on the desktop, and we have the MX welcome page that opened up. So right here, you got a button that says install MXLinux. I'll go ahead and click on this. And the installer is checking the media. I could press escape, but it's pretty quick, so I'll just wait for it to finish. All right, so let me see right here, layout US. I'll click next. Regular install using entire disk. Customize the disk layout. I'll just do a regular install. The MXLinux installer will now perform the requested actions. These actions cannot be undone. Do you want to continue? Format and use the entire disk. Start. All right, so the computer name will be Linux Hub Virtual Machine. Everything else can stay the same. United States, American English. I'm not in New York, I am in Los Angeles. All right, everything else is good. Now let's add a user. Give it a strong and complicated password. Select auto login. And the root, give it a strong and complicated password. Click next. All right, from this point on, we're just waiting for the system to install. MXLinux installs pretty quick, so it shouldn't take that long. I mean, it's already at 92%, but I don't know if it's going to do something else after this. But we'll just hang tight and see. It's installing Grub now. And it says right here, this will probably take 3 to 20 minutes, depending on the speed of your system and the size of any partitions you are formatting or reformatting. All right, and that's it. It is installed. Did not even need to pause the video or anything. So I'll just go ahead and click on finish, let it reboot. All right, and we are rebooted. And we have the MX welcome screen up and loaded. But the first thing I want to do is fix the screen resolution. So I'm going to here. Go into my settings manager, look for display, and I'll change this to 1920 by 1080. And it's all the way at the top. Click on apply, keep this configuration, and close. All right, so the first window that came up was our MX welcome screen. So right here you have frequently asked questions, user manual, wiki, tools, tweak, forums, videos, contribute, popular apps, and tour. And then you also have an about. All right, that's your MX welcome. All right, so on most systems, you either have the panel on the top or you have the panel on the bottom. But not MXLinux. MXLinux has it on the left side. Right here going up and down. So this is your panel with the system tray being up here with a couple pinned applications, and then you got more pinned applications by your menu launcher. So we have actually it looks like the system tray is actually on the bottom part and the pinned applications are on the top part. So it's just a customized Xfce for panel. And like I said, your application launcher is it's in the usual place. It's just that the panel itself is vertical. And if you click on it, you'll see right here. It's the Xfce whisker menu. So you have your favorites, recently used, all applications, accessories, development, games, graphics, internet, multimedia, MX tools, office, settings, and system. Then you have your power menus and your settings manager, along with a search. Now with the whisker menu, you could a lot of times you could change all of this around. You could put the search on the bottom. You could move these buttons to the bottom. You could put this on the left or the right. So that's why when you see different Xfce desktops, they're all using the whisker menu, but it just, everything's placed differently on some of them. But this is just the way they got it set up here. All right, so let's take a look at our web browser, which is Firefox. And we'll go full screen. And let me check out the about. Firefox MXLinux 1.0, which is version 121.0.1. And you also have some bookmarks right here. You got the MX blog, MX forum, antiX, and antiX forum. So we'll go ahead and close that, and then we have our file manager. Being that it is Xfce and it says right there Thunar, I know that it's Thunar. But let's look at the about, and it is Thunar 4.18.4. And then down here you have your volume rocker, internet connection, clip manager, update manager, your mounted devices, and your power. But we see most of these apps already, but I want to take a look at the MX tools. So we have an about. Let's see what about MXLinux shows us. It's the same one that we saw earlier for the welcome. And then other MX tools. Let me see. Got brightness, chroot, deb installer, disk manager, format USB, job scheduler, live USB, MX boot options. Let's take a look at that, see what that does. So menu timeout, you can change the amount of seconds and boot to this system. And then you can even boot to it with a System D. I guess this is without System D, I'm assuming. Then you have a quiet splash and then background image. You can set a custom text. You can enable a custom theme. And this is all just for the boot menu. All right, pretty cool. Get back to the MX tools. See, you got boot repair, MX cleanup, the conky, that's for this right here. Date and time. Get back to MX. Live USB kernel updater. So yeah, MX has quite a few options. Tweak tools, system sounds, snapshot. Yeah, NVIDIA drivers. So it's quite a bit of stuff that you got right here. And then under accessories, you have your normal accessories as any system. Well, basically it's Xfce, so it almost comes with the same thing. Let's take a look at our task manager. Task manager shows our CPU and memory, and it has a graph right here. So on the CPU, you can see the graph is barely moving. On the memory, it is a little bit higher, but nonetheless. And then it closes itself. All right, and then on the games, you have some regular games. Then you got your graphics. On the graphics, you got your document scanner, LibreOffice Draw, and Nomax. Internet, you have Firefox, MX Viewer, Thunderbird, and Transmission. Multimedia, here's where you got your VLC, your CD rippers, Strawberry to play music, webcam, client for MP3 players. You got all your multimedia tools right here. Then under Office, you got your LibreOffice suite. So yeah, it's pretty good. Then you got your settings. And all these settings that are right here, you'll find it right here on this little tool icon right here. So if you open up this, it's basically everything that's in there in the settings. You'll find it all right here. Maybe not in the same order, but it's all right here in this app right here. And from right here, this is where you can change your appearance and everything. So if you want to change your themes, you can come in here, set it to dark, set it back to light. You can even change your window manager. So that'll be the border around the window itself. So you can go with something like that, something like that, something like that, something like that, that. So you have plenty of options. And you can also change mouse settings, keyboard settings. You know, you got your keyboard, mouse, and touchpad. And from here, you can change the cursor theme. So you want to change it to that, change it to the white one, set it back to default. So it's all your tools. All right, not bad. So what type of software manager do we have on here? Let's take a look. So we have Synaptic and MX Package Installer. So let's take a look at MX Package Installer. I should probably do a sudo app update. Nah, I'll stick with this. So I guess they have their own like set of apps that they prefer to use. So let's say if I wanted to install Audacity, I'll click on it right there. There's a button right here that says install. Click on install, enter my password, and it should all happen right here. All right, and is it done? I don't know if it's done or not, but let me check over here. Multimedia. No, I don't see it. Okay, the following packages were selected. Click show details for list of changes. Okay, so it needs to get some more software, some dependencies, but that's all right. And we do have an about right here, MX Package Installer, version 24.1. And right here showing that it's downloaded, process finished successfully. Click OK, close, go back to the menu, multimedia, and there it is, Audacity. All right, and then I click right here, don't show again at startup, okay, and bam. And on the about, Audacity 3.3.3. All right, well, this is MXLinux, not bad at all. It's highly rated on DistroWatch. I think it's been #1 for like the past 3 years or something. But yeah, it's a system that I never really got into it. I'm more of a open box type of fella. But if there's something you like and you want to check it out, I'll have the homepage and download link down in the video description. All right, you guys? But that's going to do it for me. And I'm out.